Hello, hello. Welcome back to Divinefelinee Tarot. As usual, this is going to be a general reading. We're just going to see what Spirit feels is most important for us to know right now. As I always stress to make a point before each and every one of my videos, please use your own discernment above anything you hear from any tarot reader, any divination that you find online. The messages should not be confusing or hard to apply if it is your message. It should serve more as a confirmation of something that you've already felt deep inside you. You'll know. It shouldn't be confusing. It shouldn't be hard. Okay, with that said, I'm going to leave you with that responsibility, and we'll get right into it. I'll only communicate with beings of love, here for our highest and greatest good, and the highest and greatest good of all. What is it we need to know? What is most important for us to know right here, right now? As clearly and concisely as you can. Allow me to be a channel for truth, only the truth. What is the truth of these situations? Oh, wow. Both the Geminis. Communication is key. New Moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. And then something's peeking out. Take time to breathe out. Okay. I will say, I usually try to take notice of the immediate energy shift, if there is any, at the beginning, and what do you need to release. And the word that came to mind as I was just trying to tune in was mystery. I don't feel as if you're really scrambling, but I also don't feel as if things are clear, you know? There is a sort of energy of things being up in the air, but that's not causing chaos, it seems. It's not causing inner turmoil. It doesn't seem like you're fighting that sort of mysterious quality. Yeah. Recalibration. Bring love into the situation. New Moon in Aquarius. I think it's pinnacle to ground. Yeah, it feels like downloads kind of thing. Things are shifting in the unseen, and yeah, it's not so much knocking you off your feet, but it's still important to ground and maintain your center, come back to your center. Recalibration keeps coming up. Recalibration. Being delicate with yourself at this time, because things are shifting. Yeah, Taking time to fill your cup and be still. Okay. What is it we need to know? And what is the truth? Believe in the impossible. Okay, so when I saw the take time to breathe out, I thought that it was this. Believe in the impossible. Yeah, things are happening. The energy is gaining momentum. Okay, I'm getting a little excited. The energy is gaining momentum. Yeah, that makes sense with what I was just saying. There's an influx of energy. Things are in motion. Things are shifting. Things are being orchestrated. Yeah. So it's important to ground. No, not yet. This one. And if you have any interest in the decks that I'm using, they will all be linked down below in the description. This one is the Work Your Light. Tune into the portal of your heart. Birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Tune into the portal of your heart. Ah, share your voice. That's an awkward angle for my hand, at least. Come out of the cave. Persecution, expression. So you're bringing something to life. Align your life. Align your life. Yep. What is not aligned or needs to change? That feels like it's on par with what I was saying in terms of grounding, but what I'm getting with that is also preparation. You're preparing yourself. You're preparing your vessel. You're preparing your energy to receive this. What I want to say is a dream. Oh, and I meant to just pick up this card, but this one came out too. It's time to take action. The moon in Aries. Under that, the end of a tough cycle approaches. So there's something you want to bring to life. There's something that you are in the process of bringing to life, and the energy is gaining momentum. Things are working out in your favor. And there's like the reassurance that there should be no doubt. And I don't want to say should, but get rid of the doubt that there's a possibility where this doesn't come to fruition, essentially. Where what you want doesn't come to fruition. That's just not an option. It's not an option. It's not an option unless you deem it an option. We're not going to do that. Okay? So, boundaries. Bottom of the deck. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Longing for home, belonging, original light workers. I don't know, Mintakon. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? Okay. Yeah. There seems to be a clear message here of like sharing your voice. Sharing your voice, or there's something that you want to put out into the world. And it's time. to bring your expression into the world to be seen. You've had a lot of ideas, a lot of downloads, things you want to share for a while. It's time. It's time. Community is also coming up. Both these figures and these cards are alone. And I feel like you've been doing a lot of work for a long time. You've been doing a lot of work on yourself. And it's time to open up that door. Yeah, this feels like, looking at these figures, it feels like a lot of introspection, a lot of inner work. And it's now time to bring that, to use all the tools that you've acquired internally to bring forth this vision of yours into the world externally. Never-ending story. Building blocks. Uh-oh. Buy the book. Never-ending story. The Fates. Love this card. Yeah, I know it's not out yet, but there's a trust. There really is, like, nothing to be afraid of. It really feels like there's no doubt. There's no option where it doesn't happen unless you just don't do it, essentially, you know? All you have to do is take the actions, take the steps, start wherever, and everything's gonna unfold exactly how it should. Everything's gonna unfold perfectly. And I think deep down inside you, you already know that. Wow. Milk and honey. Milk and honey. Between worlds. Yes. You're walking into something new, but you're walking into something that you want. Oh, fork in the road. Yeah, this is the time to make a decision. It seems in terms of I don't want to just say choosing how you want to move forward. That seems like too on the nose. But what I'm also getting is you get to choose. There's many ways to get to the same destination, kind of thing. You get to choose how you get there. You could also have a lot of different ideas, you know? And you get to choose, like, there is no quote unquote right way forward as long as you just keep taking steps, essentially. And as you take steps, the way it's like the path will reveal itself in a sense, but it's not so much the path will reveal itself. Sort of. I'm getting more so the analogy of like this invisible bridge, right? And with each step, the ground appears beneath your feet, even though you can't see the invisible bridge, you know, this invisible ground. You can't see that it's there until you take the step, and then the ground appears beneath you. I hope that makes sense. Imagine. Believe in the impossible and imagine. What do you want to do? Like, and again, I feel like you already have a vision of the things you would like to do, what you would like to step into. And I guess you're just being asked to go towards it. It's going to lead you to where you want to go. And regardless, Spirit is always assisting you. You're not alone in this path. Again, there are this invisible, the unseen, the invisible. It's playing an integral part right now. But you, the one being of flesh and blood on the ground, your part is just as integral, obviously. You know, if not the most important part. That is the most important part. All right. The star. Star has been making an appearance for the last couple readings, it seems. Alrighty. We're gonna get some tarot to see if we can further clarify. Four Swords. That coming back to the ground, grounding, calibration, rest. Three of Cups. Your cup overfloweth. Yeah, your cup overflows. And here is a planet that looks like it's made of water. Page of Pentacles, an opportunity. Opportunity, a new start. Yeah, a start. It's like a starting point. The Page of Pentacles, and here we have the King. You start with one, and and then you get that whole jar. But you have to start somewhere. Okay. Okay. Oof, yeah. You're apprehensive. Which is understandable. I mean, the first steps are always the hardest, you know? And especially because it's sort of this elusive, again, invisible quality where you can't quite see the potency of what you're stepping into. You don't see the milk and honey that is at the end of this rainbow, essentially. But that is what it is. That is what it is. That's what's waiting for you. You know, everything, and it's not even everything that you wished or imagined. It's more than that. And it's the deepest, purest version of that. Of course, if that is the intention that you put out for it to be, and you go about it for the highest and greatest good of all, etc. It's going to be so much more than you imagine. And it's sort of beyond your imagination at the same time. Two of Pentacles. Yeah. He's taking action. He's grabbing that thing, but you see how his two paws are firm on the ground. They are firm on the ground. And again, this is only the beginning. You're at the very beginning. You only got two fish, but you got to start somewhere. You don't get to, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000 without starting at one. But you're not even at one. You're at least at two. The sun, man. The flippin' sun. I think that card speaks for itself. This one also showed up in the last reading. The Five of Cups. Yeah. Okay. It seems like the progress looks very slow in your material world, right? You got two little fish here. You got the two little fish, and then you got like 5 little pebbles here, in your bowl. But again, this is just the beginning. There's a trust that everything is working out, regardless of whatever your situation looks like right now. You're between worlds. It's gonna, take time, but the energy is gaining momentum. You're shifting, you're going forward. This isn't the time to turn back. This isn't the time to doubt your path. This isn't the time to question whether what you want is really something that can happen for you. If your soul is calling for you to do it, that means that it is for you. And yeah, there's something, this thing seems to go beyond you. I keep getting drawn to community. This person right here, whatever is inside of her is, it seems like it's really meant to reach people. It's meant to touch people. There's a light that emanates from this person. The world needs to see you in all the many facets. The world needs your expression. The world needs your expression. There are people who need your expression. They need to hear what you have to say. They need to see what you're here. And oh my gosh, the King of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. So your financial situation may not look how you want it to look right now. Clearly. And it's following this path is going to provide you with the material stability. Not only that you're looking for, it's going to be more than that. And that's the thing. It's going to be way more than you're even expecting. It's going to be beyond your imagination. I keep getting drawn to this card. There's something of like immense value that you've been like holding on to for so long. You don't realize, I don't know, maybe you do realize how valuable it is, but that's the thing. I mean, that's the reason why the call won't leave you, because it's important. It's needed, not only for you, but the people who you will affect. Boundaries. I feel like this card, underneath it, the initiation. Rite of passage crossing the threshold. This card has sort of just been sitting on the sideline. But I don't know, it hasn't been like screaming at me or anything, but I still feel like it's important to reiterate. Again, yeah, there's something inside of you that is of immense value. And you need to see it as such. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe you don't realize who the fuck you are. You don't seem to realize who you are and what you carry inside of you. Not everybody is allowed access. Not everybody can have access, and not everybody can go with you. There are going to be some things that you need to leave behind. There are going to be some people that you need to leave behind. There are going to be some things that you need to stop doing, because they're not going to be conducive to where you're going and what you're trying to do. Alrighty, my camera's about to die, so we're going to wrap it up there. Do the thing, man. Do the thing. I hope this resonated, and again, it should serve as confirmation that you're going in the right direction. You just need to continue to take the steps. But the sun is awaiting you. The sun is awaiting you, and there is nothing that's holding you back from your dreams except you, unfortunately. Alrighty. Please let me know if it resonated in the comments. Like, subscribe, share if you feel so called to. But I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much for your time and attention, and I hope to see you in the next one. Until then.